Nebraska and China will soon be solving world food challenges together. This is all thanks to a new collaboration between Nebraska's Department of Agriculture, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's Institute of Agriculture and Natural Resources, and China's State Administration of Grain. For nearly a decade, the Nebraska Department of Ag and the governor have been working with the Chinese government to establish the state as a credible and reliable partner in the Chinese marketplace. These efforts have paid off as the new research office was opened on June 11th. The director for the Nebraska Department of Ag, Greg Ibaugh, says China's State Administration of Grain is similar in scope to the USDA. It is a cabinet-level department in China charged with controlling the food grains in the country.
Everything from dry beans to corn and soybeans and wheat, they maintain the stockpiles for emergency reserves that China has, as well as work on research and development for preservation and post-harvest processing and new technology that will help them in that area for even new food product development.
China has a growing population and more food will be needed to meet demand. The Nebraska-China collaboration will address these concerns and examine how Nebraska can help.
By collaborating with them, we have opportunities to work on the private and commercial side where the Department of Ag will get involved with selling products and making some of our feed and food available to them.
Due to regulations in China, the state of Nebraska couldn't have an office in China, but the University of Nebraska-Lincoln could. Therefore, Nebraska's Department of Ag partnered with UNL. UNL's Harlan Vice Chancellor for IANR, Ronnie Green, says the Chinese partnership is significant to the university.
It's important to the university because if we're going to really work to solve the world challenges around food production and around agricultural production, we can't do it all here. I mean, we're not going to feed the entire world from the U.S. or from Nebraska. We're going to have to also work to help other regions of the world become food secure and to increase their productive capacity as well.
As a result of the partnership, UNL students will benefit. Dr. Green says it's important for graduates to gain a global perspective while they are at the university. The potential for agricultural research is limitless with this collaboration, which may impact faculty members and students from several departments.
Some examples of things that we're looking at are some areas of grain safety, food safety research, particularly in grain losses that they have in storage. We anticipate working with the Ministry of Water in China that handles everything to do with their water resources. And with the Ministry of Agriculture, which deals with production agriculture, so the pre-harvest and production side. So a combination of all of those creates quite a great opportunity for us to work with them in China.
The partnership between the Nebraska Department of Ag, UNL, and China's State Administration of Grain isn't a common collaboration. In fact, this agreement is the first of its kind.
Now, lots of states have invested in trade missions and built relationships in China with companies and with government. But this is the first time that a state and a university has actually opened an office and has a presence within a Chinese government entity. So that gives us a different level of acceptance of, kind of a pseudo-Chinese government endorsement, if you will, and gives us a very distinct advantage over other states and universities that don't have that relationship.
Both Ibaugh and Green see this joint effort between Nebraska and China to last well into the future. Reporting from Market Journal, I'm Curtis Harms.